What's good, YouTube? It's Mamba, back with another video for y'all, man. Like another requested build video. You already see who we got, man. Vince Carter, half man, half amazing. The man that jumped over somebody in the Olympics, just cleared that 7-foot, man. Man, the best dunker that's ever been in the NBA. So you can already guess what this build gonna be able to do for you, man. Whew. Definitely my best dunking build I've made. The name is nice. This is the second build I've got with this name. I can't wait for y'all to see what this Vince Carter gonna be able to do, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. So you want to go with shooting guard. You know, handing is not gonna matter, but he was right-handed. Went with number 15 for Vince, and you know he came out of North Carolina. All right, so this part was kind of weird. You know, I like to go realistic, but for some reason I couldn't go 6'6", man. For me to be able to go realistic and still have his wingspan right, I couldn't go 6'6", so I had to drop it down to 6'5", but we still went 215 pounds, a 7-foot wingspan, and a defined body shape for the longest looking arms. And let's get to it, man. So we got a 70 close shot with an 80 driving layup and a 99 driving dunk, man. That's gonna be huge for Vince Carter. A 80 standing dunk and a 63 post control. That's giving you 24 finishing badges, man. Look at all that Hall of Fame. It ain't no gold, because the gold you usually have been swallowed up by the Hall of Fame. So you got Limitless, Slithery, Posterizer, Pro Touch, Giant Slayer, and Aerial Wizard all on Hall of Fame. Then you got Fearless, Acrobat, Dream Shake, and Rise Up on silver. Then none of these bronze badges probably gonna be important for you, but you're gonna be able to dunk with ease, man. This build is gonna be so fun to play with, and just wait, you're gonna have solid playmaking, so you're gonna be able to drive and dunk. Like, this build gonna be insane. But let's go ahead and move to the shooting, man. So we got an 80 mid-range with an 84 3-ball and a little 63 free throw. Who cares about that? But that's giving you 21 shooting badges, man. Look at all that Hall of Fame and gold. Space Creator, Volume, Slippery Off Ball, Comeback Kid, and Clutch Shooter, all Hall of Fame. Then you got Catch and Shoot, Amped, Green Machine, Corner Specialist, Midi Magician, Guard Up, and Claymore on gold for you, man. Your silver badges, Dead Eye, and Blinders. And then you got Limitless and Agent 3s on bronze. Vince Carter wasn't the biggest three-point shooter in his prime. You know, the game wasn't at that point back then. You know, of course he was mostly dunking, getting it in the mid-range, but you definitely gonna have a solid three-pointer, man. I wanted him to have a good 3-ball just to make this build, you know, pretty cheesy. But I don't think I gotta say too much more on that shooting, man. You know what you're gonna be able to do. Let's go ahead and move to the playmaking. We got a 69 pass accuracy with a 76 ball handle and a 76 speed with ball. That's gonna be solid, man. You're gonna have 16 playmaking badges, ankle breaker, special delivery, and vice grip on gold. The important silver badges, you got hyperdrive, quick first step, and unpluckable. And then your important bronze badge is gonna be clamp breaker, killer combos, handles for days, bailout, and mismatch expert. Like I said, man, this build gonna be super solid because I was trying my best to get it where he could be shifty and have some speed, man. So I was able to get him that hyperdrive and quick first step on silver, and that was kind of tough, man. I had to try this build a couple different times before it was really maximized. But now you see, like, you definitely gonna be cooking out there. Like, you're gonna be cooking up chicken and dressing with yams on the side. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's go ahead and move to the defense. So we're gonna have a 60 interior with an 80 perimeter, a 58 steal, a 55 block, no offensive rebound, and a 38 defensive rebound. You're only gonna have 10 defensive badges, man. But you know, Vince Carter wasn't the biggest defensive player. He was mainly offensive, man. But we're gonna have off-ball pest on Hall of Fame, menace, ankle braces, and workhorse on gold, challenger and pick dodger on silver for you. And then you got clamps, interceptor, rebound chaser, chase down artist, post lockdown, pogo stick, and box out beast all on bronze. So with the defense that he does have, I mean, it is pretty solid. It is gonna be pretty solid. I feel like you'll want to use that menace to your advantage and really make that an important badge for this build. And then if you want to add some more badges to your defense, you know, you can go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and get to the physicals and finish them off. So we're gonna have a 76 speed with an 80 acceleration, a 54 strength, so we're not getting bully on them, but hey, you're still gonna be dunking on their head. You're gonna have an 85 vertical and a 90 stamina with this build. Just for me to maximize, you know, usually I got a 91 stamina, but just for me to maximize and get him how I really wanted to, and to get him how he should be, I had to go with that 90 stamina. Definitely want to get your gym rat with this build, man. That's gonna take all your physicals up 4. So you're gonna have an 80 speed with an 84 acceleration, and then what's important, you'll have a 94 stamina. So let me know what y'all think about this Vince Carter build in the comments, man. 24 finishing badges, 21 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 10 defense. I feel like this is one of the best builds I've made, to be honest, man. Like, you can just call me the build chef. Let's go ahead and move to the takeovers. So you already know what he get, man. Slash and take, shot creator, sharpshooter, and the lockdown take, man. I'm kind of surprised that he got the lockdown, but hey, I ain't mad at it. That's because of that 80 perimeter defense. Let's go ahead and see what we made, man. See him on the shades. You see him, Vince Carter right there in the front, Trey Murphy, and then Zach LaVine too. You know he a major dunker. Man, what did we make, 2K? And we made a high flyer. Definitely what Vince Carter is. You really couldn't ask for anything better than that. So that's it right there, man. You see we made Vince Sanity, man, half amazing, Vince Carter. Keep dropping the build recommendations for me in the comments, man. Any requests y'all got, anybody, any build y'all want, I can do it all as long as 2K allows it, man. But if you like the video, man, I really appreciate it if y'all could drop a like for me. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out.